ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite host for these coasts. Once again, Don Gamer21 of YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Gotta call be here, recording some more gameplay, a playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV DAWNTRAIL, the MSQ. We are at this point in the story. We're in Heritage Found still. So without further delay, let's get straight into the game. Also click that subscribe button, the bell icon for more video uploads and notifications. Thank you, and let's get straight into it. Here we go. Let's talk to Choshia. Embracing Oblivion. Choshia regards you with concerned curiosity. I trust you gain an insight into the use of souls in Alexandria. It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'd need some time to digest it all. But for now, let's head back to the east. Back to Earth and Sky. At any rate, there's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head back into the tunnel. What would this be? I wonder. What does Woklomot wish to speak with everyone about? Here we go, cutscene time. I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. In both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Tulioli and Alexandria. And while Zoralja knows everything about us, we know hardly anything about what he's become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies within the enormous tower I ever keep. So here, I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Chile and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. We've only just met them, I know, and we wouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Zoralja. Sphene 2 claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? It's simple, really. Their leader is Aravel's mother. Meanwhile, whether Sphene may feel she's a ruler of this nation, there's a greater risk in working with her and less reason to take her at her word. A fair point, and knowing Zoralja, we must assume that his agreement with Sphene was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome. Hold on, there's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind that machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out a possibility of a ploy. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves but everyone in Tulioli. As you say, we have no proof that it really is Choshia, but I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can, otherwise we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zoralja for good and all. What's more, I trust you, Avril. You've always have had great instincts, honed from your time training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? What if sentiment is clouding my judgment? If it's a trap, then we'll deal with it when it's sprung. I trust you as well. Huh. That's always a way of it with you. Fine. If you set on this, then I shall say no more. Then it's settled. Let's head inside, then secure ourselves to the allies. Yeah, 6 minutes in, man, that felt longer than that. But it's all good. It's all good, diddly good. Yes, I'm trying to sound like Flanders. Alright, cutscene time. Chachia, there's something I need to tell you and your people. We come here for no other reason than to strike down Zarja. But I thought he was your brother. Do you really mean to kill your own kin? My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As vow or resolve, it falls to me to bring him into account. I'm prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours oppose Arjo in light of this. I pose that we work together to stop him once and for all. I realize this is sudden. That is a gamble to that it's a gamble to trust someone you only just met. But I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal. So fight with me, I beg of you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you, my fuzzy little bun. He's all the reason I need. Is he called a fuzzy little bun? Then it's decided here's to a fruitful collaboration. Thank you, Trucia. Everyone together will achieve great things. I'm sure of it. Then let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zarja's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside the tower? After a fashion, the king resides on the uppermost level, but while Queen Sphene has a penchant of going out in public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it could only be the Queen. Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zarjal will eventually march on Julia again. That's when we can go after him. The drawback is we'd have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. No, he'll take the field. Yeah, this expansion seems to be focusing on the local mod mostly. We're kind of at the sidelines a little bit. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tulliola. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kona, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. Then why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of your presence here. At that, I can only guess perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm. But if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him. Show absolutely no interest in the confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Kona instead. He'll attack Tulliola again, like he said he would. I see. If you believe that this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tulliola requires the Zarjal lead the forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable if we're proceeding with it, though we should warn those outside. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare their defenses. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Stola, and we'll make sure to keep our comrades appraised of developments. You can link Vanguard to us. We'll send word at the first sign of movements. As soon as we have a plan. While we wait for Zarjal to move, you'll do well to prepare for battle, and it begins with familiarize yourselves with the technology that empowers him. To that end, I'll show you the Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this place was it. Huckle, you'll be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower in the residential district of Solution 9. Hiding a tree in a forest, as it were. The only question is how to get through the checkpoint. Ah, about that, Sheen said that she'd make it so we could enter without issue. She did. Curious. She's not supposed to have much authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance. Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce yourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when working together. While Bloom has operators all over, we're the main crew here. I'm Geode, the leader of this hideout. And the dependable young twins behind me are Nagia and Wayakui. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are to surveillance and provisions. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Walking his name, unless I'm is a Tanuantan name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right, our mother is Tuliolin, and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. They're beautiful names. Thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So, what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd be released, but when months went by with no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We had already lost the memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They've all forgotten about him now, everyone who's had known him. The bastard. Even here he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later we were approached by a member of Oblivion hoping to get justice for our father. We joined the order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, I appreciate you sharing this. So we'll revenge your father. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. What about me? You introduce yourself. Go on. It's pretty much the same story for me. And while mine is a total name, I haven't the faintest how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go see it with my own eyes. Our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you can come visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone's nice to see you live it. And that's us here. You'll meet others in the back room. That's our headquarters store. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they all have good hearts at all. And actually, one last thing. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Joshia. She talks about you so much. It's clear how important you are to her. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can, right? Well, let you go now. Feel free to use our hideout as much as you like. We got cake, mother flipper. We got cake. I saw it in the rewards. Is this a meanwhile? Meanwhile in Everkeep. What is this? What are those things?
You've been consorting with Wook Lamont. No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wuk-Lamat bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path.
You don't care about that, that's the problem.
I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse.
Dude, what is up
Wuk-Lamat
with
and
you?
Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
Dude, what is this dude's deal?
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Wuk-Lamat, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuliolal.
What now?
Hi everyone, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button and that bell icon for future video uploads. Also, feel free to like and leave a comment. I would love to hear your feedback. Thank you and good night. Peace, yo!